What's going on, everyone? So, Scream 7 has hired even more actors and actresses. Might even be the opening scene kill. We might actually have the actor and actress that is going to be the opening scene. I don't know this for certain. It's just once I explain who the actor and actress is, I think you guys will kind of be like, yeah, it's probably who it is as well. Because they're adding a lot of people to this cast, which little concerning. Probably break that down, talk about that in another video, because I do have concerns, right? You get too many cooks in the kitchen, right? Like, it's just you only have, say this movie's 2 hours long, right? You're gonna have a lot of characters that are just killed off that you're not even gonna get to know. And I've talked about, character development and stuff like that, and a lack thereof in Scream 5 and 6. I just worry you're gonna have too many actors and actresses in this film that you're not really gonna be able to get to know these characters in a way, right? A lot of people were excited for Vince. Was what in the movie 3 minutes, if that, like, things like that. But diving into it, first actor is Jimmy Tatro. I actually am familiar with. He's a comedian. He's been in a bunch of stuff. Real Bros of Hollywood, or not Real Bros of Hollywood. It's the Real Bros of Simi Valley. That's what it is. You see those little clips and stuff all over like TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all that stuff. That's something that I think a lot of people will be really familiar with. But he's also been in a bunch of like other comedies. 22 Jump Street, The Machine. He's a guy that I've been familiar with, did like YouTube and stuff like that. Was in like Blue Mountain State. He's been in a bunch of different things, comedic wise. So he's a guy that is very familiar. He just seems like the type of actor that would be the opening scene kill. Right? He just seems like the type of guy that, you would cast, especially this late in the process. I mean, I think today's the last day of filming, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like, well, depending on when you're watching this video, this video posted on the March 11th. I think today's the last day. We're coming to the last day, but I think today's the last day. But anyway, this late in the process, probably a safe bet that he's probably the opening scene, because they usually will do that last. So they'll probably get through all the filming, finish all the filming, and then film the opening scene with Jimmy. And then the second is Michelle Randolph. Now, I'm not very familiar with her. If you're familiar with her, please let me know down in the comments if she's somebody that you're excited to see in this film. As far as the catalog goes of movies and shows and stuff, the only thing that I've seen is The Resort, which was a horror movie. But she's been in Landman, 1923, A Snow White Christmas, The Resort, House of the Witch, which I was looking, I may have seen that, but I don't really remember, so I don't want to say I didn't. The Throwback, and then 5 Year Apart, Yellowstone, 1923, The Undertaker Wife, and then Chasing Nightmares. Again, not familiar with her as far as her acting prowess goes or anything like that. But again, this late in the process, going through all this, just kind of seems like they're probably going to be a couple or something like that is, in the opening scene, right? Maybe I don't think that they'll be Tatum, Isabel May's like friends or anything like that. I mean, they could be, it's not uncommon to have, 30-year-olds cast as high school kids, right? But Michelle Randolph, she's 27. And then you look at Jimmy Tatro, he's 33. So, I don't think that they'll have that. Maybe they're like the young couple, like on the street or something, or maybe they just moved to the town, and that's kind of like the new thing, and they're kind of like the statement kill or something. And we'll see. I don't think that they're Ghostface or anything like that, right? I don't think they're going to be characters of significance, right? I think that they'll probably, because again, it's just so late in the process, right? This casting announcement comes like literally last night, and filming's almost done. And like, that was everyone's reaction, right? Like when we got this announcement, it was like, wait, time out. Aren't they like finishing filming? Right? Like, what is happening here? Right? Like, so to me, I think it just makes the most sense that they'll wrap up filming, they'll get everything done, and then these two will just kind of pop in, do a little scene with Ghostface or whatever, end up being the opening scene kill. or like an early kill or something like that. Like, like I said, like a statement kill or something. And then that'll be that. And then we'll move on. And then that'll transition to all the other characters. But again, there's just so many characters, so much story to be told, right? Like you gotta, I mean, you have, remove all like the new actors and actresses, right? Remove all the new people outside of Isabel May, because Isabel May is Sydney's daughter, who's probably going to be the main focus or one of the main focuses, and very likely the face going forward, right? Like, I think that they're going to do a Halloween Ends style thing where you had like Allison, Karen, and Laurie, right? Where it was very like Laurie Strode focused with Karen and Allison, kind of sprinkled in. And then it became, more Karen story and Allison story, and then full-fledged Allison. That's kind of what I think that they're going to do. Scream 8 has already been greenlit. Scream 9, as soon as they made the announcement for Scream 7, all of the kind of insiders were like, hey, they're going to make a new trilogy. That's the plan here, is to make a new trilogy centered around Sydney and her family. My guess is that Isabel May is going to transition into the new phase. So again, remove all the other new cast members, right? You have Sydney, you have Isabel May. Again, I'm not even counting her husband, right? You have Gail Weathers, right? You have Mason Gooding, or Chad. You have Mindy Meeks, right? Like, you have 5 or 6 characters that you need to grow, develop, tell a story, build upon. And that's not counting, again, Sydney's husband, is Tatum's friends group, right? Who the Ghostface killers are, right? Like who the little nuanced characters are. Like it's a lot. It's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to unravel. Are they going to be able to properly flush out and tell the story? Have concerns. And then now you have 2 more characters that are coming in that again are probably the opening scene kills, but what if they're not, right? Like I don't know that. Again, that's just my speculation, just based on, like, hey, they're finishing up filming, and these 2, this actor and actress, which great for them, get the work, get the money, right? Like I ain't mad at them, like, but it's just like, it's a little odd at this stage of it all. You're now doing this, right? It's just, I don't know. I think it's very interesting and telling. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Do you think, like, yeah, these are probably the opening scene kills? Not only are they probably the opening scene kills, but that's why they were hired here. Do you think that there's too many cooks in the kitchen? Are you excited for Scream 7? What other role do you think these 2 can have? Because I don't think that they're gonna be Ghostface or anything like that. I think if they're not the opening scene kills, they're just gonna be throwaway characters that just probably die early on. Right? Maybe they I don't know, work at the convenience store or something, right? Like, and they're just like early deaths. They just get kind of ran through at the convenience store or something. But let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. If you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.